happen? So say, let me put it this way. Does it often happen in the industry that you have three lines, two, three lines, or you usually buy from one supplier, but you'll go to another supplier because, because of whatever reason?
Yeah, I think you could, you would go with a different supplier if there was a compelling reason to do so. I mean, I think there's
what are
probably
compelling
advantages.
reasons?
Significantly lower cost, takes less square footage of your plant, more efficient operation, yields better on the product. I mean, there's a half a dozen different things, but those all fall into that whole cost of ownership, and that's why we pushed the cost of ownership idea so well. It just worked out for us because then it forces you to look at every element of that equipment and what it brings to the table and make a good comparison.
Okay. And and you were talking about sort of you're talking about like you have had some bad experiences with Marel, and even with the best of organizations, not every day is the same, and sometimes service can slip. So I wonder if you have ever had that experience with Middleby and what it was like, and if they kind of set it right or not.
I had an experience where I had to take an issue all the way to Salim. Because I thought we were being treated unfairly, and he resolved the issue, and we walked away from it, and we continued to do business. I think how well people solve problems when you bring problems to them plays an important part in how how your customer-supplier relationship goes.
Okay. Can you give me a little bit more color as to how it went? Was it like a significant issue, and then what did Salim really do about it?
It was, and with that, and I probably can't get into a lot of detail just because I think it would not be appropriate from a Smithfield standpoint.
Only what you can share, Henry.
Okay. I would say it was significant enough that we had to elevate it to that level because it represented the change of some of the leadership in the way in one of his member companies, and he resolved the issue to our satisfaction. And I hope that's satisfactory. I don't think I can say it any differently.
Yeah. But overall, you will say that Middleby is reasonably focused on the customer and delivering the right solution for the customer in the right way.
Yeah, I think they are.
And overall, they are they have a good relationship with the customer, and that they are price competitive with other players. And
definitely, yeah.
And when I say does that mean that the actual price of the equipment for Middleby is higher, but the system is so good that the total cost of operating it is lower? Is that sort of how it works with Middleby, or is it that or you think that in terms of what the system can do, they are kind of pretty much the same system, or do you think Middleby system is better and expensive?
I don't know that I'd say that Middleby is any less expensive or more expensive than Marel in general, and I don't think you're talking about a huge range or a huge difference between the two. As you just compare those two,
or Riser for that matter.
And there are other people